Welcome to Full Sail Live. I'm Brandon Volz. The Bills-Broncos game had everything: touchdowns, turnovers, overtime, and enough emotional damage for Bills fans to keep therapists busy until training camp. Welcome to Full Sail Live. I'm Brandon Volz.
And I'm Natalie Ruiz.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Natalie, I want to be part of it. New York, New York. The last time we saw the Liberty and the Lynx on the same court, New York was wrapping up its first WNBA title. One day before we celebrate our independence, we saw Lady Liberty at her finest. It's time. The other day I found myself wondering where the Knicks got their name from. It took me down a rabbit hole, but I got the 411. In 1809, a man named Washington Irving wrote a book under the alias Diedrich Knickerbocker called A History of New York. The book was a satire comedy about the history of New York's early Dutch settlers, known for wearing Knickerbocker pants. Well, it became a big success. It was almost the Seinfeld of the 1800s. And eventually, New Yorkers were commonly referred to as Knickerbockers. I'm outside of Crypto.com Arena. NBA free agency has arrived, but two of the biggest names in LA have departed. LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard are out of LA in what I'm calling the LA Exodus. Now, the redemption Clark is referring to is last year's assault on a locker room at Oakmont. If he had blown this lead, I can picture the staff at Shinnecock clearing out his locker, putting his stuff outside, and locking the door. The New York Giants lost a quarterback this week, and I might have lost a potential job. Russell Wilson is starting a new chapter off the field. Wilson is retiring from the NFL. He made the announcement on Wednesday. The 10-time Pro Bowler is taking a job with CBS Sports to become an analyst. Tensions in the Middle East continue to escalate as the conflict with Iran intensifies. A series of Iranian-led aerial attacks targeted U.S. military bases in Jordan, killing 2 American service members. A third U.S. service member was killed in Iraq in a separate Iranian-led attack, marking another deadly escalation in the ongoing war with Iran. 25-year-old First Lieutenant Tyler Feehan of Hawaii and 19-year-old Private Isabella Gonzalez of Texas were killed in the strikes on Friday. Satellite images released by Iran appear to show damage to shelters that housed U.S. troops. Military aircraft were also reportedly damaged in the attack. A third U.S. service member, Sergeant Michael Swinton, was killed Saturday in Iraq. The United States has launched a series of retaliatory airstrikes on Iranian targets. President Trump vowed that Iran would pay many times over for the deaths of the American troops. The original kicker ball, the trick ball that swerves and curves, has over 1 billion views on social media, but does the ball actually work like it says it does on the box? We're gonna find out. Here comes some messy magic. Goal! I feel like this is a theme with Cleveland. Replacement after replacement after replacement. This could be a potential sequel to the movie. The Lakers didn't waste any time moving on from LeBron. That's Hollywood for you. Next. The Rams and Bears gave us the NFL version of shoveling snow in your driveway. Cold, exhausting, and somehow it still went to overtime.